I want to thank the Bayramov Foundation and Mrs. Kaya Bayramova and welcome all of the distinguished guests mentioned earlier and all of your distinguished guests here. I also bring greetings from Washington, and my perspective and my comments are those of a museum specialist and a person who's done a lot of work on the archaeology and anthropology and art history of Turkmenistan. And I really basically want to congratulate all of you here in Toronto for this wonderful new addition to the cultural life of our continent, the Bayramov Museum and Foundation. One of the really far-reaching and beneficial results of the breakup of the Soviet Union is that besides the independence of countries like Turkmenistan, that a world of USSR's really great artists, well-known artists there, suddenly opened to a much wider world. And certainly, if this exhibition were taking place in Tbilisi or Latvia or something, the work of Durdy Bayramov was very well known as one of the great Soviet period artists. And so I think that it's a tremendous opportunity for everyone here to experience this art firsthand, and particularly his representation of Turkmenistan, although that is not the only place that he worked, and he had actually a wide coverage of other areas and spent time in Canada. So you'll see it also upstairs, for example, some of his wonderful paintings of autumn in Canada. Now, he was I have seen many times his works in the museums of Ashgabat, and I think we really owe a great debt of gratitude to his daughter, Kaya Bayramova, and the Bayramov Foundation to continue his artistic and educational vision here in Toronto. So congratulations to everybody who was involved. This house was also associated with him. It's a place where he lived for a period of time in 2012. So it's beautifully transformed. And what I would say is that, to me, Canada also has something that's happening right now in Toronto that all of us who come in from little towns like Washington really are very jealous of, is this tremendous focus on photography as part of a huge photography set of activities going on all around the city of Toronto. And I think it's to the great credit of the curators and the leadership of the Bayramov Foundation that they chose this opportunity to present as their very first show in this new space, not a new arrangement of his well-known paintings, but something that nobody ever knew about. Who knew that Durdy Bayramov, the great painter, was also a photographer? No one, because these have never been published. They've always been hidden. And to their credit, the curators here have not presented the paintings, have not presented the photographs in a way that one might have done, that these are the kind of crib sheets that maybe the artist used to prepare some photographs, which led him later to put them together as a beautiful painting with different changes and so on. Certainly, that's one of the functions the photographs had. When you look at the wonderful paintings upstairs, you can recognize some similarities of artistic vision, but also some very, very clear transformations. Instead, these images are shown as having an artistry and an importance of their own. I also want to bring out an observation, just as an anthropologist, of their tremendous importance, as I had mentioned in the catalog, as documents of cultural history, because they record a time in Turkmenistan's history that is a very, very important, unique period of time that won't last.